Hey guys, it's me, FNAF Fan 2.0. Today we're going to be explaining the Five Nights at Freddy's storyline. So it all kind of starts off in Freddy Fazbear's Diner. And, it starts off in Freddy Fazbear's Diner where Fredbear bites a kid and kills him. He bites him in the head and, completely crushes his head. And, so that put him in the hospital, and everybody thought he was alive for some reason. That's stupid. But the reason why that kid got bit in the head was because these 5 children were just kind of playing around with this kid at his party, and he was kind of being a jerk to him. So he kind of brought the kid closer to Golden Freddy. Not Golden Freddy. Golden Freddy was like Fredbear, and he bit him in the head. So that was set at that. After that, the word came around, so they had to shut that restaurant down. So those 2 animatronics were just set in a room to decay and be torn apart and not be able to work and stuff, and just shut down. So after that, they came 1987. Came 1987, where they came up with the first Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria, and that was a success. But oh wait, no, that didn't happen. That after the diner, they put new animatronics in there, which was Freddy Fazbear, Chica, Bonnie, and Foxy. So those were there, and then a fire happened there, so they had to shut that place down. And those animatronics were set in the new 1987 pizzeria. So they were there, so they couldn't be used. They were kind of what do you say? They were just kind of shut down. And they had the 2 toy animatronics. Those were the reason why they moved around at night was because they're kind of malfunctioning and just being made, so they needed some work, and they were just kind of moving around. No, they didn't really know what to do. But the reason why the old animatronics were moving was because in the first diner, those 5 children that accidentally killed the kid. That was Purple Man's little brother or something. So he was furious. I mean, seriously, who wouldn't be? And he killed those 5 children. And he put them... He didn't put them in the suit. Then the Golden Freddy kid, one of the kids, his mom was so mad. She felt so bad why she left her kid alone at the diner. And he got killed with the 5 other children. No, the 4 other children. I'm sorry, I'm bad at math. But, they all got killed, and so she wanted to, commit suicide on her, and she drove off a bridge and killed her. But she had, a little puppet thing that was, a little plush toy, and it, grew to, the size of her body, and her soul went into it, and then she freed the souls of all the, 5 kids that died. But one of them wasn't compatible because it didn't have an endoskeleton. So they found that in the room and just put his soul in there. And so whenever that happened, whenever Golden Freddy ever got close to the other animatronics, they would get very violent because he would send them messages during the day to, I don't know, just stuff about the Purple Man. You never know, because he kind of kept the most watch out and stuff, because he was he was kind of I don't know. He was just he just wanted to check that really hard. But like he would send them messages and saying it's me, because he never really worked through the day. He was just kind of like a night animatronic. I mean, he never was real friendly. That's why he just put him in like the backstage. They put him in the backstage. And you know how in the first game in the backstage there's that spare endoskeleton. That's why Golden Freddy doesn't have an endoskeleton. So, in the 1987 restaurant, that's why they were moving around and stuff. So, whenever they came up with the other one after 1987, the new pizzeria, the animatronics, they were just like, the endoskeletons were like refurbished, remodeled, redone and they got new bodies. And they put the old bodies backstage because, you know, they were just kind of torn up and, like, they were kind of for spare parts. But whenever they refurbished the endoskeletons, they still had the souls inside them. So that's why they tried to kill the security guard, aka Purple Man, or aka Peter. And so so that's kind of, I think the first game should be the second game, and the second game should be the first game. And they should, after Sister Location, they should make another Five Nights at Freddy's explaining the whole Springtrap, or Golden Bonnie, and Fredbear in that game. But, so Five Nights at Freddy's 3, that's technically after the first game. I mean, duh, but like seriously, so Purple Man, he was sick of being chased around. So he was sick of being chased around by the animatronics. So he just literally just grabs an axe and is like kind of hiding. And if he sees an animatronic, he's just gonna bang it. It kind of describes that in the, it explains that in the third song of the Living Tombstone. Like, I really like their songs. But so he just like, he would wait for the animatronics to find him and just like maul them with an axe. But he didn't realize that he was like cutting into the endoskeleton, so they were like, the souls were seeping through the cracks, and they were chasing him down the hall, and that's where he found the golden Bonnie in a corner, all torn up, and he got in it, so the other animatronics or souls didn't see where he went, so he just got in there. But he was breathing really hard because he just ran a lot, and as you realize in the game, the phone guy, I think it's either in like Sister Location or FNAF 2, I don't remember, but he tells you not to breathe on the spring locks or it won't be good. So whenever that happened, that just completely crushed Purple Man, except for his head and heart. But what do you mean? He doesn't have a heart. I know, but it's just, you know, a heart that doesn't beat. But his body parts weren't really working because all he had was a heart and a head. I mean, he had to have other arteries and like limbs and stuff. So what you didn't realize is that his soul was in Springtrap, and he was kind of just stuffed in the not the asylum, what am I thinking? Amusement park, like the horror amusement park. And kind of a scary prop there. But at night, he tries to kill you. I mean, I think the security guard is Henry, his friend. So, that kind of wraps up Five Nights at Freddy's 3. Five Nights at Freddy's 4. The kid who's in the hospital. This is before everything, kind of, really. and he's in the hospital, but Purple Man brought him a like Fredbear plush, and Fredbear's soul kind of consumed that, and so that's why he had the nightmares. He had nightmares of his friends, Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy, and, well, Chica's cupcake. And they were trying to kill the kid. And so, in his dreams, but he was kind of already dead, but in a way he wasn't, because his soul was there. And yeah. Jesus, it's been playing for a long time. So, that wraps up for Sister Location. Those are, I don't know. They're just oh, Henry made them to kill. Because Henry was so mad to what happened to his son. That's the reason why Purple Man was there in the hospital, because like Purple Man was friends with Henry, I mean, obviously, and he was being supportive of his son. He kind of liked him and stuff, so like he felt really bad. He was really mad, and Henry made those animatronics to kill, so they can kill him, because he wanted to do the security job, and he wasn't really supposed to listen to the phone guy, so, because he was, you know how you're supposed to kind of listen to Baby in the game? That's because you want to be killed. Baby lied to you. And all the other animatronics are just meant to kill. And yeah. They were meant to kill, and that's why he kind of like forced himself to go into the scooper. Because he knew what was gonna happen. I mean, he's just gonna get stabbed in the stomach and die. And then, but what I don't understand is that at the end his eyes were purple. Either that's Ballora, but I think the eyes were too small to be Ballora's. What am I saying though? Her eyes are still kind of small. But what makes me wonder is that if it's the Purple Man or not, so if it's set in a different time. But that kind of wraps up the whole story of Five Nights at Freddy's. Thanks guys for watching. Please subscribe, like, comment, that'll be greatly appreciated. I didn't really want to use the face cam this video, so I'm sorry, but alright, I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.